What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another Barrows testing video, and in this video, as the title obviously states, I'm going to be testing out the Trident of the Swamp. Now, I have put out a couple other videos before this one that test out the level 95 magic spell Fire Surge and the Trident of the Seas, and if you haven't seen those, there are cards popping up on the screen right now. You can go ahead and check out those and then come back to this one. Now, as usual, I'm testing out different spells at Barrows to see exactly which one you might want to be using based on how long the runs take and how much profit you can make, because there may be different spells that might be better for different things. Another reason that I'm testing all this out is to figure out exactly what the average amount of runes you can get with the Mauritania Hard Diaries done. So once all of that information is complete, I can go ahead and roll everything up and show you guys exactly how much you can expect to make per chest, whether it's a gross value or profit based on the supplies that you use. But if you'd like a little bit more information on Barrows and how you might be able to make your runs a little bit easier, you can go ahead and check out that Fire Surge video where I cover a little bit more information. The video is a little bit longer, but I don't want to be repeating myself in every video, so if you need that information, hop over to the Fire Surge video, check it out, and then come back to this one when you're done to see what kind of money you can make with the Trident of the Swamp. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into what kind of gear that I'm going to be using. Obviously, there is going to be a Trident of the Swamp up there because that is entirely what this video is based on. I will also be using the full Ancestral outfit, Imbued God Cape, Occult Necklace, Unholy Blessing, Tormented Bracelet, Eternal Boots, and in the ring slot for my melee switch, I have a Berserker's Ring Eye. Over in the inventory, I have an 8-way melee switch. The claw specs are for Aram, takes him down very quickly, and the whip is for getting the loot potential while I'm in the catacombs. 6 sharks, which I very rarely need to use. On average, I use about 10 sharks every 250 chests. I also have a spade to get into the crypts, Barrows teleports to quickly return, and a construction cape which takes me to my house so I could use my rejuvenation pool. Obviously, if you don't have a 99 construction, you will want to replace the cape with house teleport tabs. Now, in this video, I did address a concern that was brought up by a few viewers. Why am I not using an imbued heart? Well, to tell you the truth, at first I didn't think of it, but I went ahead and grabbed one for about 20 runs to test it out. Now, after testing the imbued heart, I found out that yes, it does increase your DPS, but it doesn't increase your magical accuracy because the Barrows brothers that you use magic on only have a magic level of 1, so their defense is pretty much already non-existent. That's why you can see people running around in full rune sets or full bandos hitting just fine on the Barrows brothers. Now, after testing out the imbued heart, I found that on average, it only decreases my time between 3 and 7 seconds. So it can make my runs 3 to 7 seconds faster, but that's really only going to benefit you if you're doing thousands of chests. It would take me about 80 chests just to make up the time from one chest using the imbued heart all of those times. Now, my advice to you on the imbued heart, if you have one, by all means use it. It will increase your DPS and it will give you those 3 to 7 seconds off of your run times. But if you don't have it, or you can't afford it, or it's going to break your bank, don't worry about it. It's not going to increase your run times by that much, and it will take you a very long time to make up just one run time. So if you have it, use it. If you don't have it, don't stress it at all. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into the loot, find out the averages, and see what kind of money that you can make with the Trident of the Swamp at Barrows. So, first thing is first, my average run time with the Trident of the Swamp was 4 minutes and 8 seconds. This will put me at a complete 14 runs per hour. So at 4 minutes and 8 seconds a run, I can complete 14 full runs per hour with just enough time left to be about halfway through another one. So I went ahead and rounded down to 14 complete runs. Now, all of these runs in total took me 17 hours and 15 minutes to do. So 250 runs with the Trident of the Swamp, just a little over 17 hours. Now, as for the runes loot, 99,811 total mind runes, 48,872 chaos runes, 23,861 death runes, and 14,936 blood runes. This puts my average runes at 399 minds, 195 chaos, 95 death runes, and 60 blood runes per trip. And at current market prices, this is going to give me an average value per chest based on the runes alone at 65,816 GP. Now, as for the casts, I ended up using 7,594 total Trident of the Swamp casts, which averaged me just about 30 casts per trip. Now, these casts are a little bit expensive because of the Zulrah scale that you need to use with them, so my average cost per cast was 658 GP. Putting this together with the Barrows teleport tab that I use per trip, it brings my average cost per trip to 23,365 GP, which leaves me with a total profit per trip based on the runes alone of 42,451 GP. So that is not too bad, actually. 42,451 GP profit per trip. Not anything to complain about, but let's go ahead and throw up the rest of my loot and see what kind of totals that I came out with. So with all of the totals up in there, you can see that unfortunately I got a lot of Torag's items, 7 to be exact, 2 plates, 4 legs, and 1 hammers. Unfortunate, I know, but it is what it is. 26,640,460 GP as a total value from 250 chests with the Trident of the Swamp. Now, using all of those 7,594 Trident of the Swamp casts plus 250 Barrows teleports, it brought my total supply cost to 5,903,102 GP, which then gives me a total profit of 20,737,358. Now, if you watch the other Barrows videos, this might seem a little bit low, but we have to take into the time account to see exactly how much that I made. So my total profit per run ended up being 82,949 GP, which put me at a profit per hour of 1,202K, or 1,202,000 GP per hour. Now, this video actually could have been a little bit worse. I actually did get pretty lucky with Barrows items throughout these 250 chests, because I should have only gotten about 15 items in 250 chests, but RNG was on my side and I ended up with 20. So it was a little over the drop rate, which boosted up the GP per hour, but no need to worry. I am going to average all of this out in one final video once I finish testing all the spells that were requested and that I want to test. But that is going to wrap up the Trident of the Swamp Barrows video, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that these videos are giving you a little bit of insight into what kind of weapon that you might want to use based on what you're doing at Barrows. So, if you like this video, please go ahead and leave a thumbs up down below. They really help the video's popularity. And if you haven't done so yet, please tap that subscribe button on your way out. All of your support means a ton to me. And if you so choose, you can visit my Patreon page and pledge to support my channel. This enables me to put out more regular content, keep the better content coming, and do requests from you guys. So if you want to do that, go ahead and check it out. But until next time, guys, I will see y'all on the next video. Take it easy.